might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Kicks to Reddick. Right through the D for the layup. Reddick's got his first basket of the night.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Jones for 3. Again, the miss by Jones. For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Brooklyn with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
And believe it or not, it wasn't the stars that led the charge for them in that win. It was about the role players. I mean, the guys who they don't usually count on for the lion's share of their points came through.
Guys, simply a complete team performance, and road wins where everybody contributes really can galvanize a team and bring it together.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Now here's Johnson. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Paul. He's coming off a 19-point game against New Orleans. Here's Reddick. No good. Excellent D that time from Jones. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Cantor. Scott comes in for Blake Griffin. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Paul Pierce. And it's Vasquez in for J.J. Reddick. And a new group in for the Nets. Hansbrough's checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Bargnani. Young's checked in for Johnson. And Jared Jack is subbed in for Langston Galloway.
Boy, excellent work that time by Paul. Set a nice screen that time.
Jones with it. Chris Paul covering Jack. And that one's drained from the low block. Jack's got his first 2 points. Clippers leading by 5. Paul outside. To the inside. Shot by Seraphin. No good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one falls for Jones.
Come on, stay on the board. Stay on the board.
He's perfect from the line this time.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Vasquez. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Seraphin. Scott with the ball. Robinson picks him up, and the basket good.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And stretching back to the break, here's how the Nets have performed. First in field goal, first in three-point shooting. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another.
Boy, Vasquez, man, what an example of tremendous passing skill.
It's the Nets now. They trail by 7. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate.
7-5-7.
And that hurt them.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Paul against Jack. Paul goes in. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And when he takes it inside, the points are going to come, whether like that possession or just getting to the line.
And Young kicks to Jones. Nice D from Scott.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Yeah, nothing major, not a huge advantage, but certainly a good sign for them going forward. Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
Outside, Jones. Again, the miss by Jones.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Scott can't get it to go.
Horrible.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And you talk to Chris Paul, and it's clear he was born to play the point guard position.
Fortunately, I've always been vertically challenged, so I've never had to play power forward or center on anybody's team. I've been passing and getting into the lane, dishing the ball off to a teammate, helping people score my entire career.
Vertically challenged, that's classic coming from Chris Paul. But, you know, seriously, Greg, he's Brooklyn. Bargnani has checked in for Young. Hollis Jefferson comes in for Joe Johnson. And Jones subbed in for Jarrett Jack. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Jones, he's in at shooting guard. Bargnani is out there with Hollis Jefferson. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Galloway in at the point. With the fadeaway. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Lopez sets a screen for Jones. Over to the left wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jones. Takes a 3. Good. Jones has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Nets.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And, you know, that's a really good sign. I mean, they stumbled out of the gate, but they're starting to look a little better now and regaining some ground.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves put on quite a show. He finished with 39 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
All right, thanks so much, Doris. What a great report, and what a jaw-dropping performance that was, guys.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I mean, he's given himself a hard act to follow here tonight.
You know what? But as good as he was, it's hard to think there won't be at least some sort of carryover effect, guys. I mean, he still has to be riding pretty high.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for Cantor. Mike Scott comes in for Blake Griffin. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Pierce. And Paul subbed in for Vasquez. 1:51 left to play in the first half. Down low, here's Jones. Got a hand on it, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reddick. And Brooklyn making a change here. Hansbrough's checked in. 4 on the clock. Jones dishes to Hansbrough. That's good.
Even double team. He had the vision to see the open man.
Good shit.
Los Angeles leading by 6. Pass to Serafin. It's Reddick on the way. Elbow shot is on the way.
What y'all in here doing, dog?
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of
Who was in here? Oh, them niggas left. Just noticed that.
mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
The Clippers have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. Jarrett Jack has checked in for Brooklyn.
King, what you doing?
1:21 left in the first half. Outside, Jones. To the middle, to the left wing. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by Jones.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him. A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Out to the right wing. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jones. Here's Hansbrough, and the layup's good off the glass. Hansbrough's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
I hit time out by mistake like a dumbass. Wow.
Young's checked in for Hollis Jefferson. Jones kicks to Hansbrough. And the foul on Mike Scott. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
And now Jones running the floor all by himself. Jack's shot is good.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Ball outside. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Clippers ahead. They lead by 5.
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in that first half. Second half, we come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Thank you for the great interview, Doris. We'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
I got Doris dumping they bugging.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Enes Kanter is out there with Griffin, and it's Pierce in at the 3. That's who's out there for the Clippers.
You got to pass that one.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Redick with it. There's the feed to Paul. Redick with it. Jones covering. And J.J. Redick good for 3. Redick's got the first points of the second half up on the board for the Clippers. Redick against Jones. And Kanter over to help. Lopez kicks to Jones. Nice shot from the wing. Jones has got 16 points.
And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
Nets trail by 8. Inside. Here's
Oh, you still up, King.
Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bargnani's got his second bucket. L.A. has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Paul kicks to Kanter. Pierce against Johnson. Shoots from 14. Can't hit. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Jones drives in, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Vasquez, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Well, we get a look here now at the small forwards with the fastest hands in the league and generating the most steals per game. Fifth best, Paul Pierce.
And this is the set of guys that can do as much or more damage with their defense as they can with their offense. They know how to swoop in for a steal from anywhere on the floor.
It would be nice to find a steals chart to see where they're getting all their pilfers from. These are small forwards, though, who play 94 feet of defense.
They get the rebound. They shoot again. And it's laid in by Paul. Paul's got his third basket of the night.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead. With that reverse jam, the fans got a little extra show there.
That one definitely had something, you're right, extra on it.
Man, I got to pick my jaw up off the floor after that one, guys.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
And you know, guys, right now, they're starting to flatline, just hanging on here for dear life.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Kicks it out to Vasquez. Clippers moving the ball around. To the wing right side. Lock at 6. Back to Paul from downtown. No good. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Jones kicks to Galloway. Rebound by Vasquez. Clippers leading by 6. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. There's a screen by Cantor. Vasquez dishes to Cantor, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give him a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
Mike Scott's checked in for the Clippers. Morrow comes in for Paul Pierce. And a new group in for the Nets. Hasbro's checked in for Lopez. Robinson comes in for Bargnani. Young's checked in for Johnson. And Jarrett Jack has subbed in for Langston Galloway. To the inside, Cantor. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. Vasquez has got assist number 5 here tonight. Nets trail by 10. Here's Jack. 6 points for him. Dishes to Jones. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Jones has got 9 points here in the second half. Right wing. Now here's Vasquez. Tight defense on him. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Paul's got 4 points in the quarter.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside pass. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Vasquez with it. Jones covering. And he gets it. And now a 12-point Clipper lead.
Nigga hit.
That every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Releases. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Makes it off the glass. Young's got his second basket of the game.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
And it's Paul penetrating. Passes to Scott. Back to Paul. Over in the corner to Vasquez. They get it back. Here's Seraphin. The shot is off. Nets trail by 10.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Redick is checked in. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And they double up Paul. Launches it. And that's good. J.J. Redick for 3. Redick's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Clippers. Jones, the pass to Jack. Hansbrough, a screen on Paul. And Jack, here we go. Can't get it to go. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Nets trail by 11. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Jones in a 2-guard. Johnson is out there with Bargnani. Then it's Jarrett Jack, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before.
Come on, play some fucking defense, dog.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That was a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Picked by Griffin. It's Pierce on the wing. Krill's the leaner.
Wow.
And the Clippers lead by 10.
Paul Pierce with a
Hit
sweet
that
finish.
shit.
Jones with it. He's picked up by Paul. Redick against Jack. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The drive by Paul. Outside Griffin. A floater. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. And Brooklyn making a change here. Galloway's checked in. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Here's Griffin. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Nets trail by 10. Jones drives in. Count that one.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead. What a performance. Just look at the game for Jones. He's got 33 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming
Come
off
on,
a great defensive
Lopez.
play.
God damn.
Some momentum. Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Guys, this one is threatening to get really ugly.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Picked by Griffin. Cantor with the screen on Jones. 2 open that
God
time.
damn.
Too easy. And the Clippers lead by 8.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
And it's time for an injury report. Now let's get an update on Blake Griffin's injury. And Doris, what do you have?
Guys, the head athletic trainer for the Clippers provided some information for us. He relayed to me that it seems like he bruised his tailbone on that play.
So why is he
This
still
injury
out
could
there?
be a huge
He
blow
hurt.
to a team with title hopes this season if he were to miss significant time. Kev, hoping for the best on the sideline here.
All right, Doris, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
No, he's not. I mean, he'll be doing everything he can to make it back as soon as possible.
And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Paul dishes to Griffin. Back to Paul. Down low. Stolen by Bargnani. Galloway, the pass to Jones. Griffin on the double team. Here's Bargnani. Soft touch off the glass. Bargnani's got 4 points this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have
and play stops.
Over the
as it looks like they
God,
go over the back here.
over the back again.
Griffin against Lopez. Paul outside. Redick is in the corner. Good, and Paul.
Yo, this nigga killing me from the 3 lane. I'm jumping in his face.
He's played an important role in their offense today, guys. Without him, they may not be in the lead.
Bargnani
Give me
from
one.
long range. Can't get it to go. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Cancer with a screen on Johnson. Paul kicks to Griffin. Redick up top. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And Jones sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Jones. Jarrett Jack was checked in for the Nets.
Welcome fans to the FIBA qualifying round.
107 left in the fourth quarter. And counting.
He hitting every
Going for the
bucket,
chance for one more
What
at
can
the
you
free
do?
throw line. That'll put Enes Kanter on the line. Andre Bargnani picks one up.
Barrage we
And
put
a
up
moment
is
now to quickly
sustained.
take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Clippers.
You're right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And this will now push it to a total of 44 games in the win column on the season.
And playing this team only twice on the year, they have to feel good about their strategy and execution. As tonight, they complete a season series sweep against the Nets.
And maybe it goes without saying,
That shit
but they
hit
had
him,
no
Chuck.
answer for Paul. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. 3 on the clock. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Every time they need a bucket,
Clippers
dog,
lead by
somebody
11.
come through.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear it.
And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2.
At the line for your Clippers, Chris Paul. At the
First free throw is good. So the Clippers winning this one easily.
Ugly.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Paul. Double figures in both points and assists for the double-double that led the way tonight. He was their motor offensively and really got the team fired up. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
He set his teammates up with the tune of 12 assists. He's got such great court vision, and tonight he was seeing the whole court very clearly.
You know what? He's a total package as a floor general. It may not be an official ranking for the best leaders in the league, but if there was, CP3 would be right at the top of the list.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
I tried to hold on in the barbershop.